Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Slay the Spire, shall we? Continuing our guide for complete beginners, and we're on the silent. It's Ascension 4. Let's roll. Alright, well, another try, yes please. So, transforming a card is not something I'm huge on. Random relic seems great. A curse and a rare card, bah. Give me a random relic. Oh, it's the boot. Well, gee, me and the boot aren't the best of friends, but that's okay. Better than zero. Okay, so we're going to fight the slime boss, and I see a path through 3 elites on the left, and if we go here, we can attempt to dodge a ton of hallway fights, then kind of curl into a shop. Love it. Alright, let's go here. Alright, they are both attacking, which is quite annoying. The boot will give us some extra damage right here. So this guy has 15. No matter how I slice it. And this guy has 13. Okay. So what I can do, I think the best way to do this is to just take a little bit of damage. Attacking again, huh? That's rude. But it doesn't matter because I've got Survivor. Survivor would have been nice last turn. And here we go. So if those lice are going to play like that, then we'll take some damage, but that's alright. Okay, so I have some choices here. Predator, Acrobatics, Sneaky Strike. So this is Act 1, we want damage. Acrobatics is not good right now because I don't want to draw a bunch of the cards that I have. I don't have a lot of good cards to really draw. It's okay, but not great. And then between Predator and Sneaky Strike, Predator is more damage and gives you the 2 cards next turn, which is really cool. But Sneaky Strike is fun because it'll let us try a discard build. We can see if we can lean into that. So there are some powerful synergies with the Silent if we intentionally discard cards. And that is, you know, leaning us in that direction. Now, do I want to remove a card for 50? I certainly could. The shop is not for a long way away. So I think what we'd like to remove here... okay, fine. I'll get rid of a basic strike. That's fine. And I'm doing that because I picked up an attack card, so I want to keep the deck somewhat balanced. Do I want a curse? Not really, because there's not a shop until here. Now, given the fact that there are some more unknowns, I could get a shop and remove this, but I'm just going to go ahead and say no thank you. Alright, well, look at that. We could have got that and would have been thrilled, but, you know, we'll take some money. Okay. Art of War is just a nice relic to have. The fact that if you don't play attacks, you get, you know, additional energy next turn. Very good, especially if you're playing power as defensive cards, doing poisoning or something. We'll see if we can make that work. It's time to upgrade a card. So, upgrading Sneaky Strike makes it do more damage, which is really cool. But I think a Neutralize is just fine. Gives us 2 weak extra damage. The boot makes the extra damage moot, but the extra weakness helps keep us alive longer, which is good. Alright, so we do have a Survivor, and that means we can play Sneaky Strike for free, and this is kind of why you pick up this card. So what we're going to do is play a Survivor, and we're going to discard a Defend, because we're not going to play that many of those. And then we're going to pick the Sentry with the lowest health, this one, and hit it with Sneaky Strike. I'll go ahead and just get it with Neutralize. It doesn't do a lot because this jerk has an artifact, but I'm not going to defend and block 2. I'll take 2 damage so that we can lean in and potentially kill this guy next turn. Okay, good. We drew the 2 strikes, which killed this guy. We want to kill him because, obviously, you know, it's less targets, but it also, we can't block 20 damage with 15 total block, but if we kill him, then we remove 10 damage, and now we can block half, which is a very good deal. And now we only have 1 sentry attacking us each turn. We did not draw this in the correct moment, and we also drew no defend, which is sad, but that's just where we are. So now we choose where do we want to play this. What you can do is target this one because it's not attacking and try to kill it next turn, but coming up with the damage I would need to make that happen just doesn't seem very likely. So instead I'm going to go on this guy, and we are going to take 10 damage, unfortunately. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and full block because the damage is getting kind of excessive. And that ended up sort of hurting me because we couldn't kill the guy. If I would have done 2 attacks. But the other end of this, though, is that, you know, we can fully defend. So we'll get this guy next turn. Or we won't. But we will get Art of War. Now, the only shame is we're going to get extra dazed cards, which I don't really want. Alright, but now we get a bunch of extra energy. So this guy's dead, and we can sneaky strike and move on. Okay, fantastic. So 1, 2, 3, and then you play Survivor last. It's a shame to discard an ethereal card like that because that means that we can draw it again. But I didn't want to lose a strike when I get the opportunity to play it because, well, you could have a turn like this where you get no attacks. But Art of War is great for this kind of stuff. Gives us extra energy. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. We're 1 away. So we take 10. We'll have to rest now as a result of the... Oh. Annoying fight. But we made it. Meat on the bone, though, is tremendous. Now, it's too late for this to trigger, but it will soon. So now we might actually not have to rest. Okay. Of these choices, because we have Art of War, I think Bouncing Flask is great. Awesome. Alright, some slimies here. No problem. Okay, so... Well, luckily, only 1 is attacking. We can do a bunch of damage by just playing this and getting rid of a defend, and then getting this for free right here, and then killing this guy, and then killing, or doing some damage there, which is tremendous. Now, we might want to take 5 damage to heal with meat on the bone. Like, if we take 6, then we will get the heal, but it's not the end of the world. I'm actually going to just not do anything and just use my Art of War right here. So let's see, 8 damage. We can turn it into 6. We won't actually get hit, though, unfortunately. I'm just going to end the turn, so it'll die from the poison. Our meat on the bone doesn't trigger, but that's okay. Well, what a weird situation. You know, I just did poison last time, and I still want to do discard, but here's the deal with Slay the Spire. Just because I picked this card first, and I want to use discarding, that doesn't mean you ever want to lock yourself into this strategy for the whole run and force it to work. If you don't get the tools to make this work, you need to be able to adapt and abandon and just move on to something else. We already have this, which enables it sometimes. But the Art of War is always going to be there. So using passive stuff like Poison with Art of War is not a bad plan at all. Alright, so we're still going to probably go here, up into here. And let's take this chest. What do we got? I like Akabeko a good bit. So it's a really powerful relic, and you can cheese this by using anything that has multiple hits or X to do X damage. This can start scaling and be amazing, so we'll take it. It's great. And we'll go over here. Now, I could rest, and it's the safe play. And we are going to go right into an elite after this, so it's not a bad idea. But I'm going to get greedy and Smith. And I think 4 poisons is pretty sweet right here, so I'll do that. And we'll go into the elite. Okay, this is perfect. So, Lagavulin, we're going to wake Lagavulin up right away, but I can just put 1, 2, 3, 4 poisons, and then this. So right through his armor, this is going to go. So he's awake, but we did Art of War, so we get the extra defend. Ooh, this is a nice little turn. We're going to neutralize to do less damage. And by the way, we got the extra damage from Akabeko. Now here's a question. We can fully defend, but I don't think we need to do that right here. I think, remember, we have meat on the bone, so taking a little bit of damage is fine, but we're going to get hit next turn too, so we do have to be aware of that. I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to play 1 defend and another, and we'll only take 2. And he's going to take just a ton. So this is the turn that we really, really need to block. So I'm going to play 2 defends right here so that I mitigate the damage that I take. And here we go. Okay, this guy's dead. Put more poison on him, not like we need to. And, you know, here you go, buddy. And he's dead. So, meat on the bone will heal us for 12. And we get a dream catcher, which stinks. Unfortunate. So, Eviscerate is a card that I normally don't care for. But I might take it because of Akabeko. It's possible. And it's a discard card. So we could try to lean further into discarding and play this. Akabeko is something where if you play it with this particular card, it's going to deal 15 damage 3 times because you see how it says it deals 8 additional damage would add to that. And so it scales. So this becomes much more powerful, so we'll take it. And we'll go into this fight here. And it's our good putty, the Jawworm. All right. We have 45 damage right here. So now, because of Akabeko, Eviscerate kills this guy in 1 shot. So, I mean, that seems pretty good. We'll take it. Get a Fear Potion. That's tremendous. We certainly don't want another Sneaky Strike. Expertise is good. I'm okay with a leg sweep, I think. Especially with an Art of War. It's a very, very nice defensive card. We'll take 1. And now we're going to go to the shop. And what do we get? What do we get? Okay. So this is a card that wants us to discard, which is good. But we're not finding anything that helps us discard right now. Crippling Cloud is a great poison card for our deck. Skewer is amazing with Akabeko because it works like Eviscerate, but it can be more or less. This is okay. This is fine for extra potions. I do like Orange Pellets a good bit, but I think I'm going to take Crippling Cloud. And is there anything I want to get rid of? Not yet. Where are we going? We're going to an elite? Okay. I'm going to buy... I can't buy this right now. This is a cool card for if you're playing discard, but until we get cards that actually do discarding beyond Survivor, this is not good for us. So, I'll take a Skewer for Akabeko and versatility, and then I think I'll just take a Fire Potion Just for this elite right here. That's perfect. Oh man, this is great. I wish I could play both of these. I'm not going to Akabeko right here. I'm going to, well, geez. No, I can't afford to try to save Akabeko. I need to do the damage and weaken him right here so that he will do less damage on this attack. Honestly, I'm okay taking 12. I could do 21, and then that would put him at 31, and he would take 11, which would put him at 20. Oh, okay, yeah, we kill him. So what we're going to do is skewer him, and then we're going to throw the fire potion, and then he just dies from the poison. Perfect. Pen Nib is very good. And discard your cards and draw that many is a way for us to get into discarding. And if we, we don't want to discard Eviscerate or discard Sneaky Strike, but if we draw it with Calculated Gamble, then, it would be free, basically, so it's very good. So we'll take it just for that purpose, to try to make some stuff happen. We'll go in here. Resting again is the smart play, but I think we can do this. And this would make it not exhaust, which is interesting. Like, I don't know how many times I want to do that, but it does make it more powerful. That's pretty good. If we upgrade this, it's 17 damage 3 times, it seems nice. Oof, that's a big card. We'll go with Skewer. Easier to use, let's go. Okay, so perfect. We can Survivor to Sneaky Strike into Skewer. No. We need to Skewer because we have Akabeko. So what we're going to do is throw a Vulnerable Potion on this guy and just hit him with this. So he's going to split right away. The Vulnerable Potion actually wears off, unfortunately, but that's what we... it's okay because we split the guy right here. And we're going to neutralize this dude and put poison everywhere. And poison this one. Now this can be a hard fight. We're going to take a lot of damage right here. We just missed splitting this guy, but we should be fine. They're both not attacking. That's very good for us. Honestly, I'm going to set up for next turn right here. With Art of War by not attacking. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, that did not work. We need to split this guy so he's not attacking. I got a drink. Okay, this is good. This saves us. We're going to Wraith form. Okay. So now we don't take damage. I had to use the Power Potion because this is unlucky. This is what makes Slime Boss so hard, is that sometimes they just all attack. And it's so much damage. And we have a Frail, so it's diabolical. But in this spot now, we can get out of this. So... I can just do 40 damage to this guy right here and split him into something really small, which I think is fine. And hopefully they aren't all attacking, but, well, actually it would be fine if they were, because we are intangible. But here's what we want to do. I can just Survivor the defend away and make this cheap, and we're just going to try to basically almost kill that guy. So then we have a bunch of weak slimes here. We can no longer block at all, but as long as we don't get them all attacking, we are fine. So the boot is going to save us. It's going to put everything to 5. So this will kill right here. This will kill here. And then this will kill this one. So we at least have only one slime to deal with. Now it wants to do 8. We will calculated gamble and hope to draw something like this, which we did. And we got through it. Not the easiest, and we had to use a lot of potions, but we made it. Interesting. So Glass Knife is really good with Akabeko. Die is always nice just to do a bunch of damage. And this is kind of, overrated, but I do like Alchemize because I like potions. So we'll go in here and 100% with meat on the bone, we're going to take a coffee dripper. This is perfect. So what we get is an extra energy. We can't heal at campsites, but we have a way to heal with meat on the bone, so this is fine. We are going to be fighting the automaton, and we have a little bit of money, but not a ton. Let's look at the elite path. We can get 3 if we want to go to the right. Is there a reasonable path to the right, though? No, we can get 3 if we go to the left as well, and it's a better path, because we can go here, and then take 3 unknowns into the campfire, elite campfire chest. Yeah, this is perfect. And we can either go campfire or go over here. So we'll start right here. Alright, everybody. I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun. And we're going to try to make a break for it here with our good friend, the Silent. And this is a, disaster of a situation to be in. However, we've got a bunch of poison we can spread around. It's a little bit slow. So we can figure out what we want to do. But I think Calculated Gamble might be the solution for us to try to dig up something like an Eviscerate with the Akabeko, which will wreck one of these dudes.